Okay, so in the morning, we started with introduction to HTML, and we learned about the various tags that we'll be using throughout our journey in website development using HTML and CSS. Okay, so should I do the talking or you guys will be doing the talking for the recap?
We can do like a question and answer.
Is that
So we can do it like a question and answer.
okay? Okay, so let's start with that. Okay, so who can tell me the extension for any HTML file? What is the extension?
So .html.
So that's the first thing that we should know. Then after that, what is the meaning of the doc type here? Who can tell me the meaning of the doc type?
So
Mm-hmm.
Document type.
yeah, the doc type means document type in
Mm-hmm.
HTML.
Okay, okay, okay. That's great. Then the next question is, what are the two main parts of a typical HTML site?
So the head and the body.
Head and the
The,
body.
the head and the body. Okay. Let me even close this. How do we declare heading in HTML? Or how do we declare title in HTML? Assuming we are building a website for a client, then you have about us, our mission, our vision. How do you um, do that?
So to create the title tag, you first open a header tag
Mhm.
by doing the less than, then you enter head, then you
Yeah.
close it, and then the Visual Studio will actually close the tag for you. So in between the opening and closing tag, you enter
Okay.
title. You do the same
Okay.
thing. That one to open. Then inside the title tag, you enter the title of the page, and then you save it and refresh, and then it will show in the browser.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So quickly, we learned about so many tags in HTML. We learned about 10 or yeah, I don't know if it will get to 10 or let's do recap on that. You just mentioned the tag, then you state the function or the meaning of the tag. Just pick one,
Mr.
then you
Robert,
explain. Yes.
Robert,
Hello, Brad David.
Mr. Robert,
Yeah, David.
Means to
Robert.
break.
This magic,
Is
BR,
that
BR. It's help you to break.
this magic.
It's BR.
BR? Who is
Robert,
talking? Yeah, Majid, I'm coming.
yeah, all right.
Yes, BR.
It help you to break into a different line.
Yes. So it enables you to move to the next line. Yes, Majid, you were saying something. Hello, Majid.
Uh, we also have the I tag, which is stand for the italics tag.
Please,
Yes.
sorry for
Yes.
the
Okay. Right, David, you have mentioned two. So let someone also mention one or three and we all move forward. Majid, we can't hear you. Yeah. You want to download what? Hello, Majid. Oh, sorry. You can't hear you, Majid. Can you type it? Just type it in the chat section for me. Okay. Steven. Hello, Steven. Hello, guys. Please, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Hey, David. Today,
You're loud and clear.
okay. That's great. Please, we are still on the tags, the various tags that we learned this morning. So I want you guys to just mention the tags and let us know the functions before we proceed.
So the B tag or the strong tag, they do the same thing, and what they do is they make the text bold.
Yes, that's great.
Uh,
That's great. Perry, what about you? Yes, Ruth, you want to talk?
Okay, so I actually wasn't really in the class, so it ended. But I know a couple of the tags. I know of the HR tag that it creates a line. Maybe you want to create sections in your your website. You want to create a line, you just
Yes,
put the HR tag there,
yes,
and then yeah.
yes. That's great. Okay. Who again? Is that all?
No, not all.
Mm-hmm.
We have the emphasize tag, which stand as EM. Is do the same thing as the italic tags.
Yes, we saw that this morning. What about the image tag? How do you um, load image on your website?
IMG and the stocks. You're equal to. You have to locate the socks where
Yes,
you store your image.
yes, yes, that's it. Then what about if you want to list items on your website, assuming you are building a website for a client and at the services page, you are going to list all the services that the company provides. How are you going to do that?
so please for that one, whether it's if it's an ordered list, then you open an OL tag and close it, and then in between that, you enter the list by opening LI. But if it's an unordered list, then you open a UL tag, open and close. Then in between the UL tag, you open the LI for list tag, then you
Yeah,
begin to list the item.
that's great. That's great. That's great. That's great. Okay. Okay. So I think that's all we did this morning. So let's continue from where we ended in the morning. I want us to finish this quickly, then we move on to what we are supposed to do this evening. That will be CSS. So we start CSS right now. But before that, we need to finish the various tags, the most important ones that you'll be using often whenever you are building a website for client or yourself. So let's continue from where we ended this morning. So this morning, as we just wrap up, um, we learned about the heading tag. Oh, no one talk about the paragraph tag. Oh.
That's the P.
The P tag. No
Yeah, the
one
P
talked
tag.
about it. Okay. So the paragraph
So,
tag, yes,
so,
yes. Gilbert,
so please, I realize that with a break tag, it
yes.
doesn't necessarily need to close it. Like whether I close it or not, it will still perform the same function.
Well, that one is single. What do you call tag? It's not double.
Uh-huh. Because
Yes.
I realize if you do open
Mhm.
left less than, then you put BR, then you close it. And when you do the less than, then you bring the forward slash and then you bring the
Slash.
BR.
Yes, yes,
Yes, it will
yes,
still do the same thing.
yes, yes. So during HTML4, we used to have
Hmm.
that slash in front of the BR tag, and even I think the HR
Okay,
tag
sir.
was part. But when we move from HTML4 to HTML5, most of the, so this is the upgrade version. Most of the tags has changed.
Okay, sir.
Yes, yes.
Thank you.
Okay. So that's this. So we learned about the line tag, which is um denoted by the HR as Ruth said. Then we have the image tag. Okay, so I think here we were having a lot of issues here. Please, were you able to resolve them when you went the image tag? Were you
Sir,
able to
I
do it?
went online, went to read. I realized I the same thing I had to do, I did, but still my image didn't show. Everything I did was showing except for the image.
Gilbert, so still you couldn't load your image, eh?
Me too.
Said
I
no.
couldn't load my image.
Oh, but I
I
tell
even
you
went to
guys,
rename the folder to the image to something simple. It was
uh,
.jpg. First, I was using .png, so I deleted that one. Went to download a
sorry,
separate
sorry,
image
sorry, sorry, sorry.
.jpg.
Okay,
I
so
still
tonight,
loaded that one. It was
Gilbert, quick,
there.
share your screen and let's see. Try and share your screen and let's see.
Okay, say.
Hey, Frank Odum. Who is Frank Odum? Is that not my lecturer? Frank Odum. Yes.
Let's say,
Hello, Sir Frank.
let's say.
A minute. Sir Frank,
No, it's me, David.
I'm
Samuel.
coming. We have a very important personality in our mix. That's my lecturer. Hello, Sir Frank. He's not responding. Okay. David.
Um, um, Robert, it's
Yes.
Ruth. Yeah, it's Ruth. I handle his um Zoom call, so I'm logging in as him. So don't worry.
Wow. So you know
Yes,
you know Frank. Oh, that's
sure.
great. That's great. That's great. I thought
Okay.
he's the one who has joined, though I didn't invite him.
It's me. Ruth. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. David.
Say,
Yes. Please,
I
can you
noticed,
ask your question?
yeah, I noticed my problem is with the GPG.
Uh,
You see, with the banner.gpg, the G is turned to the left. The Y is coming to the right. Let me see.
okay. So who is sharing the screen now? Is it Gilbert or David?
Sir, please, it's Gilbert.
Okay. So David, have you seen your problem and have you resolved it?
I have seen the problem, but I can't resolve it.
Okay, I'm coming. So let's work on Gilbert's own right now. Gilbert, can you open your files and let me see where the image is located?
Okay, sir.
On the top there, just click on the first after the file. Yes,
Yeah.
click on yes. Okay, so you have code image dot jpg. Okay, open that image and let me see what you have. Just click on the image.
I should open
Click
my folder.
no, just the image, like how you are doing it, and let me see what kind of image you have.
Oh, sir, please, it's loading.
Yeah.
So that's the image.
Okay. Okay. I'm coming. Okay. So let's go back to your code. Image tag. LSRC. Okay. So do you know something?
Let me see.
Just. Oh, okay. Okay. So it's dot, not hyphen. Is it dot or hyphen?
Yeah,
Is it dot or hyphen?
S dot JPG.
Clear everything there. The just the image name. Just the image name. Clear the extension too.
Please, I think it's from the source because the source he did it SCR
Uh,
instead of SRC.
Uh,
wow, 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 wow.
oh yeah, I can say.
That's great. Okay, so these are some of the mistakes that we normally do in programming. Sometimes just semicolon. You spend the whole day.
Okay. Okay.
So run it and let's see.
Okay, sir.
Somebody said, I'm lost. Please, who is that? Is it Solomon? Albert, were you here in the morning? Gilbert, are you done?
Yes, sir, I'm done.
Is it working now?
Yes, sir, it's working now. Say.
Great, great, great. So you can end your screen sharing. Then let us allow David to share his screen to also help me
Okay,
to fix his errors. Oh, that's
okay.
great.
Say it's here now.
That's great.
Say it's here
That's
now.
great. It's great.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, Gilbert.
And the person who saw it, thank you too. So the person has to be a forensic scientist.
Charlie. David, can you share your screen? David. Hello, David. Please, we are waiting for you.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Okay. Hello, David. I think his network is bad. You let's continue. Let's continue. Wow. Hello, guys.
Yeah, hello, sir.
Okay. Please, can you all see my screen now?
Yes, we
Yes,
can.
sir.
Okay, so let's move on to the next set of tags in HTML. Okay, so when we move from HTML4 to HTML5, HTML5 came with some special tags that don't really do anything, but they will help you, the developer, to just structure your website very nice. So let's see some of the special tags that we have in HTML5. For example, we have this section tag. So let me comment here for you guys. So let's label this special tags. Okay, so we have the section tag. Just this tag will help you to structure your website very well. When you get to CSS, that is where you will see the importance of these special tags. For now, you will not see anything, but let's learn them. When you get to CSS, we are going to make use of these tags. So for example, your website is in what do you call it, different section, the same page but different section. You can use this section tag to break them into what, different sections. Then apart from this section tag, we also have the header tag. Please, not head though, header tag. Normally we use this tag for your navigation bar. Please, I hope we all know navigation bar. Hello guys.
Hello, sir.
Do you all
Yeah.
know navigation bar, or we should look at a typical example of that?
Navigation.
Yeah, navigation.
I know the navigation as in um searching for something.
Okay, okay, I'm coming. Let's visit a typical website and see what I'm saying. This thing is practical, so maybe if I talk, you guys will not really get it. So which website do you want us to visit? Any website that comes in mind. Yes. Okay, let's go to mindjobonline.com. Okay, so when you go to mindjobonline.com, this red banner here, this top, where you have home, election headquarters, news, entertainment, this red banner here is what is called the navigation bar. Please, can you all see that?
Yes.
Yes. The
Yes, sir.
inside the navigation bar, we have the menus, the various menus. So we have the home, we have the election headquarters, news, entertainment, business, sports. All these are the menu items. So we are going to do something like this by the close of the day. By the time we finish HTML, CSS, you guys can build a complete website, something like this. Okay, so that's the main use of the header tag. So there's difference between the header tag and the head. This header tag is a special tag that helps you as a developer to structure your website in a nice format. Then apart from the header tag, we also have what is called the nav tag. And normally this nav tag is always found in the header tag because they work at the same place. So you just declare your header tag. Then inside your header tag, you declare the nav tag. Then inside the nav tag, inside your nav tag, have I closed that Manager Online? Okay, so inside your nav tag, you just enter these menus, the home, about text, contact text, those things. We are going to do it so you understand this. So all these tags are special tags. They enable you to structure your website in a very nice format. apart from this header tag too, we also have another tag called the div tag. Div. Div means division. Div means division. So division tag. So division tag and section tag are the same. You can use either division div tag or section tag. It all boils down to you. Whatever you want to do, you can do it here. Then another tag, which is also the same as the division or the section tag, is the main tag. Main tag. So all these tags are special tags. Then from the main tag, we move on to article. Article tag. Article tag. So article tag to, assuming you are building this news and magazine website, this My Joy online website. If you are building it from scratch, you have, for example, let me just click on any news here. Let me click on any news here. Okay, so you can see what you are reading here is an article. What you are reading here is an article. This news is also known as an article. So you can put this paragraph. You can see all these things. You can put all these words or these paragraphs or into your, what do you call it, your article tag. The article tag doesn't do anything, but it enables, or it helps you to, what do you call it, arrange your website in a nice format. That's all. Then another tag is the aside tag. Normally we use this aside tag for the um sidebars, so this is a typical example of sidebar, what we have here on your left section, this side. Please, can you all see what I'm doing?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this side is called the sidebar of your website. This side, all this side, that's from the top to the bottom, so it ends here. So we normally use the aside tag for that. We use the aside tag for that. For now, I know you will not value it, but when you get to CSS, that is where you see the importance of this. It enables you to arrange your website or just structure it very, very well. That's all. Then the last tag here will be the footer tag. The footer tag. So that's all about the special tags. Please, is that clear? Okay, David.
Yeah, the with the article tag, no, can't you use the paragraph for it?
No, the paragraph will be found inside the article tag. David, do you understand?
No, I don't get it.
For example, you can see that this article here has how many paragraphs? How many paragraphs do you think this article has? David. David, do you understand my question?
It's having like paragraphs.
So we have one, this is one paragraph. This is another paragraph. This is another paragraph. This is another paragraph. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. David, do you understand that?
I do.
Good. So you can put all these
I'm having
paragraphs.
problem with my network, so can you come again?
Okay, I said this article has 1 paragraph, 2 paragraphs, 3, and 4. So just this article has 4 paragraphs. Please, do I make myself clear?
Yes, sir.
David. David, do you understand that? Guys, Gilbert and Co. Please, can you also come in? Just explain what I'm trying to explain to David. Okay, so who understands what we are doing here? Who can explain it?
Okay, sir, what Shine is trying to say is that with the article tag, we also have the paragraph type in it, just like what is showing to us with the Joy online display.
Yes.
Looking at the first, from the lawyer to his case is a paragraph 1, and
Yes.
from John Mama to election petition is paragraph 2,
Good.
and from lead counsel to uh, the sub is paragraph
Mm.
3, and then he
Yes.
insisted can speak to is paragraph 4.
Good.
They are all in article. The
Yes.
article tag.
Yes. Okay. So we can put all these paragraphs. So this is one P tag. This is another P tag, as David just explained. So we can put all these paragraphs in one article tag. You can put all these paragraphs in one article tag. So that is the meaning of what I'm saying. Can we move forward now?
Yes,
Hello,
sir.
guys. Okay.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
we can.
Okay. So away from here, let's move on to the next set of tags that we should know. So the next set of tags that we are going to learn is the form tag, the form and the input tag, form and input tags. All right. So we all know form on a website, or we have all filled forms on a website. Something like when you were registering for this bootcamp, I created a short questionnaire that is form for you guys to use it to register. So something like that. That's what we are going to do. Okay. So in HTML, we have the main tag, which is called the form tag, though it has other attributes which we are not going to look at it today. The next time we meet, we are going to look at this attribute. For now, just look at the various tags that we have. So we have the form tag. This is the form tag. Then inside the form tag, we have various types of inputs. For example, um, when you move to when you visit your school website, or when you visit Facebook, before you can get access to Facebook, what is the first thing that you have to do?
Login.
You have to log in.
You have
No.
to sign up for.
Yes, you have to sign up. That's the first thing. That is, if you don't have an account, please. That was my question. Not that you already have an account. So you have to sign up. So with the sign up form, you can see that you have different inputs. For example, they can ask you your first name, your second name, your last name, your email, telephone number, gender. What again? What are some of the questions that they ask there?
Date of birth.
Date of birth. Is that all? Okay, let's move on. I wanted you
So
guys
if
to
you
also
say you've said it.
you
Your
have said it
country.
all well. Okay, your country and the rest. Okay, so the mother tag here will be the form tag. That's the mother tag. The inside this mother tag, we are going to have the various inputs. You're going to have the various inputs. So let's look at how your form will accept something like name, like first name, second name, full name, and those kind of things. We classify them as text input. We classify them as text input. So let's see. In order for you to allow a user to enter any input on your website, or in order for you to collect a data on your website, the tag that we use is called the input tag. The input tag. This is the first thing that you have to know. We have the input tag. The input tag. Then inside the input tag, you have to define the type of input that, the type of data you want to take from the user. So the first data that you want to take from the user is the user's first name or second name or last name, or let's say full name. So for that one, we just type, the type will be what? The the input type. The input type will be text. Text. Then from here, we can also give it a name. It also has an attribute which is called name. So the name is what you are doing there. So the name, what are we taking? This input is collecting what? It's collecting, or it is accepting user full name. So you can just write full name here, or you can use underscore or hyphen or whatever. Here is up to you. Then the next thing is the next attribute. The next attribute is called placeholder. Placeholder. So here you have to tell the user, oh, please, something like, please enter your full name. Please, are you following?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And are you coding along with me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, please make sure you do that. Don't just watch. Okay. Then apart from this, mostly when you visit, let me see if I'll get a typical example of that. Facebook will just log me. So which website? Which website? I need any site with form. Okay, let me go to GitHub and log out. Let me log out. Okay, so let me go to sign up. Good. So let's assume we are creating this type of form. What you are seeing here, where the cursor is blinking, is the text input. This thing that you are seeing here is called the label. So it's like part of, you have drawn a fish and you are just labeling the part of fish. You have the head, the gills, and the rest. So the same thing up here. So we have the text input and the label. So the label describes what the text input here is doing. So another one is what? Email address. And we have it what? Input. We have password and we have what? Input. We have this. So this is also a label. And this is also another type of what do you call it? Input. Mm. Then we also have this one. So let's go back to look at it again. So let's bring our label on top, like how you saw on the GitHub user account page. So you just write label. Label for who? Yes, Joseph.
Sir, um, I don't know, but you did not explain the placeholder at that particular instance. I don't know if it doesn't have any
Okay.
function over there.
Okay. Joseph, when you come to GitHub page, they didn't have placeholder, but when you run our website, you are going to see the placeholder.
Okay, sir. Well understood.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So let's have the label inside. So full name. before we proceed, let's just run this and see what we have. So let me click on go live. Okay. Please, can you all see this? Full name. We have our text input. And inside the text input, you have, please enter your full name. So Joseph, this is your um placeholder. This is the main function of the placeholder. Do you understand?
Say, come again.
Hello, Joseph.
Can you please go back to your coding screen?
Okay. Okay, so let me go over again. In order for you to create form on your website, in order for you to create form on your website, the first tag that you need is the form tag. That's the first tag that you need, the form tag. Then inside the form tag, we have various types of inputs that you are going to collect or that you are going to take from the user. So assuming the first input that we are taking is full name or first name, second name or last name, we classify all those under the type text. So the first thing is you have to label it, which is not compulsory, but for user experience sake, you have to what? Label it. You have to label your input. So this is my label. So we are just labeling this input. So you use the label tag. Then inside the label tag, we have for, which is an attribute. So label for, label for. This so then when I told you that HTML is like English, HTML is like English. It's like you are writing essay in your Word document, in your Microsoft Word. But this time around, you want to render it uh, in a browser. That is why we are using tags. That's the main difference between HTML and the Microsoft Word that we use. Joseph,
Hello, sir.
any question?
No question, sir.
Mr. Abed,
Yes.
please, for how long has this been going on?
For
So, I just came in.
Oh, okay. You just came in, eh?
Yes, please.
So were you here when you started all the special tags and the rest?
No.
Wow.
When each time I log in, they say sorry, something's not right, something's not right.
That's Majid.
Yes, please.
Sorry. Majid, you for now, let's continue. I will explain these tags for you, okay?
Okay.
Okay. I hope this now your network is stable.
Yeah.
Good. Okay, guys. So like I was saying, I said that in order for you to create a form on your website, the first tag that you need is the form tag. That's the first tag that you need, the form tag. Then inside the form tag, we have other tags. That is the main tag there is the input tag. The main tag there is just the input. Let me erase everything here for you. The main tag there is the input tag. The main tag there will be the input. Then you from here you state the type. I'm using just this one to explain all for you. If you understand this, the rest of the input that I'm going to introduce to you, it will be very, very simple for you guys. So that's why I've taken my time here. So the first attribute for the input is the input type that you are taking. That's the type of data you are collecting or you are taking from the user. So you just write type here. So what is the type? Is it date? Is it text? Is it email? Is it image? Is it number? Please, do you understand? Does it make sense?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So please, if you understand just this, the rest of the inputs that you are going to do, you guys can do it easily. Like I stated in the morning that HTML and CSS or programming as a whole, you don't have to memorize it. You don't have to chew and pour. Understand, please. Understand for me. If you don't understand anything, let me know so that I'll explain it to you. Okay. So you state it. Here we are taking full name from the user. So our text input, the type will be text. From here, it has other attributes which are not compulsory. It's up to you to bring them. The main one is just this. The main one is just this, input and the type. If you run this, still it will work. Okay. Hey, I think people, their network are worrying them. Hey, God, Ghana, we are suffering now. People just keeps on going out on and off. Okay, so let's move on. And I said the next attribute that you can introduce here is the name. And this one will just this attribute will tell you about what do you call it, the input. So we are taking what? We are taking full name here. So you just write its full name instead of the label. You can even use this one, but it all depends on the design that you are using. Okay, then the next one is called placeholder. Placeholder. So this placeholder will also tell the end user what he or she must do at this particular moment. So you can just write any English there, please, or you can just say enter first name, or enter last name, or enter full name. So that's it. That's it. So let me go back to my browser and see. So this is what we have. So this is the label part. This is the label part. In case I want it to come to the next line, what tag am I going to use here? Who can help me with that?
The break label BR.
The arrow.
Okay, so we can just use the BR here. When I close it, let's go and see what I have. Okay, so you can see it has moved to the next line. So this side is the label, and this side is your text input. Okay, so HTML is just the skeleton. HTML is just the skeleton. We are going to add meat. If we are going to add, is it flesh to the meat or meat to the flesh? Okay, so we are going to make this thing nice. Don't worry. So let's move on to the next set of inputs that we have. Please, do you understand?
Mr.
Please, do you
Robert,
understand? Yes, Majid.
but the first video, you didn't send the recording to us.
Oh, I've sent it. Check your spam mail. You see it there.
Okay.
Okay. So let's introduce the next input. So the next input, yes, Joseph.
Sir, if I don't know, if I'm not, oh, guys, I'm saying, please, if I'm not mistaken, so is the placeholder that is enabling us to see that faint thing in the box?
Yes, please.
Oh,
yes,
okay,
please.
Okay.
This thing.
Thank you very much.
That's it. Okay. The next input, let's assume you want to take user email. User email. So how do you do that? The same input tag. And this time around, the type will be email, not text. Please, are you following? It's English. Oh. It's English. Then the name. The name will be what? Who can tell me the name? Yes, guys.
Username.
No. we have moved away from username. We are dealing with email now. So
Hey,
I think you can write email address.
Just email, email address or email. Then the placeholder will be what? Guys, I'm waiting on. Now you are the one coding, not me.
That'll be enter your email address.
Enter your email address. Hey, Ruth, you are not talking, or she's off.
No, I am actually here.
You are not talking. I haven't heard your voice for her.
Yeah, I am here.
But are you on course? Is everything all right?
Yeah. I'm following up.
Okay. So this one we didn't add a label. Let's add a label here. So the label for email address. Email address. So here will be email address. So let's bring our break tag here. I don't want it to be on the same line. Okay. The next type of input will be password. Password. So input type. So instead of text or email, this time around is going to be what? Password. Password. So the same thing here. So name will be what? Password. See, it's only the values that are changing. For the attributes, they are the same. Attributes are the same. Here we have type here, type here, type here. But the values of the attributes are changing. When it comes to name, we have full name here. When it comes to email, we have email here. When it comes to password, we have password here. So here too, let's placeholder will be what? Enter password. Let's save it and see what we have. I think I'm missing breakpoint somewhere. Where is it? Okay, I think this place. Break. And let me bring my label. I keep on forgetting this label. So the label is what? Password. Password. Okay. Okay. I think I'm missing break over here again.
Yeah, it's that's 82.
82, eh?
I guess.
Okay. So let's remove this break tag here. Great. Okay. So let's see the password. For password, when you start typing, let's see how it's going to appear. Okay, so let's start from the top. Name. So I'll enter my name, Robert. Email. So see, you see that automatically when I put the cursor here, the suggestion that will come, the pop-up from my local what do you call it, browser is what? Email, because we have specified the data type to be what? Email. Please, do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Good. So here user cannot type wrong email here. So this is another way of validating your form. This is another way of validating your form. Then look at how the password is going to appear. Have you seen? Please, have you all seen how it is appearing?
Yes, please.
Good. Let's go to the password and the type. Don't use password and change it to text and
Text.
see. Just write text and let's see how it's going to appear. So at the password field, start typing. See, you can see the password. Hello, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can see.
Do you think this is the best?
No.
Yes. If you are typing your password, you don't have to let anyone see your password. So the data type or the type of input should be password. That is the main importance of what we are doing here. Okay. So let's type again. You can see now you can't see the password. The email, ask for email, you have to be able to see it. Okay, let's move on to the next set of inputs. Let's assume you have, okay, as part of your form, you have a place that you have to select your gender. You have a place that you have to select your gender. Your gender. How do you do that? Normally, gender, yes, Amate.
Yeah, I want to know how to introduce the condition for the password.
The condition for the password. Asin, please, can you explain more?
You see in some forms when you are creating the password, they will ask you to include capital letters, small letters, and other special features.
Okay. So that is validation. And that one is not done at this part, though it can be done at the front end. That one is when you see in the morning. I don't know if you were part of the early class. I started by introducing you to the frameworks. That will be done at the framework level, not the HTML and CSS.
Okay.
Yes, the only validation that you can do here is using the data types to validate your user input. Hello guys, do you understand? Can we move forward now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. So the next one is so I was explaining something. Assuming you are filling a form or you are creating a form for user, and you have a part that they have to check whether that's the agenda, male or female. How do you do that? So in order to do that, we have something called radio button. The radio button, that is the circle that you just click and it will be checked for you, not the checkbox. So we are going to, from here, you move to the checkbox. So let's bring a label to be male. Male. The same thing. So input. This time around, the input type is going to be what? Radio. That is the input type. It's going to be radio.
Your name is not spelled well.
Is that? Please come again.
It's okay. It has been corrected. It's just the May. You
Okay.
made it MAEL.
Okay. And the next set of attributes. So here the name here is going to be gender, not male or female. The name here is going to be gender. And